Welcome back to Meet Your Neighbor. Elder law attorney David Groner joins us today with the Acadiana Elder Law Clinic. And David, today we're talking about blended families. What is a blended family and why is estate planning so important, or a trust so important?
It's a great question. So blended families when two people get married, but they have children from other relationships or perhaps prior marriages. And it becomes a blended family, as I just described. And so why is that so important? Well, certainly if something happens to one of the spouses, unless you've properly planned for it, including a will, all their estate will go to their children. That could leave out the other children that they may have raised like their own, or their spouse who they're living with and they love. So the best thing to do is a trust. A trust can solve all those problems. It can make sure that your family gets their inheritance and make sure that the other children get their inheritance, and the sharing of inheritance between the two adults for property they acquire together, or any method that the couple decides is in their best interest. But that's why a trust is so much a better tool for estate planning than just a will. Now, the other thing I want to bring up is what happens if you have younger children and something happens to you? Well, if you don't have a trust, what could happen is that child, number one, who's going to be in charge of that child's estate that they inherit? It may not be a responsible parent or a responsible person that you want. And therefore, if you want your person to be in charge of your child's estate, so should something happen to you, you need a trust so you can name that person. Otherwise, it could be decided by a judge that has no idea what's in your child's best interest.
You can contact David at the number that you see on your screen, or you can attend one of his upcoming workshops this month. Those can be found on the Acadiana Elder Law Clinic's Facebook page. We'll be right back after the break.